Alrighty, welcome beautiful souls. It's the perfect rainy day to do an unboxing of a new deck that I received as a gift. Very unique, very different. So we are going to be doing the unboxing of the Archeo deck. It is a personal archetype oracle, and it is created by Spirit and Nick Bantock. I always utilize any of my divination first and foremost by connecting to the divine, allowing communication to come through clearly, and I always bless any deck that I receive, and I also utilize them for guidance, for awareness, sometimes even warning, but it's always at the end of the day your free will. So I love utilizing any of my decks to share with others, guidance and inspiration, encouragement. So I don't do a whole lot of predictive, and never will be, because I understand that it's up to us and our free will. So let's do the unboxing. Thanks for joining me today. Give it a like. Let me know what you think at the end, and we will draw a card as well. So this is the new deck I received. Again, pretty cool image on the front, the Archeo deck. And let's just read real quick what it says. Build your inner life with a cast of colorful archetypes. New York Times best-selling author and artist Nick Bantock presents a groundbreaking oracle deck that helps you create your personal mythology. Picture your inner life as a hero's quest, and this deck as a band of faithful companions. The Archeo includes 40 archetype cards, a full-color guidebook detailing each one's skills, gifts, and personalities, and 2 blank cards, to make your own archetypal character, featuring mesmerizing art work that the spark of an imagination. This marvelous deck guides you in discovering your full potential as a person with many parts. So again, there's the cover. Comes in a very beautiful magnetic closure box. And the inside is fabulous as well. Comes with a nice little ribbon to pull out your card and your deck. How fabulous. Very nice size. It's like in between an oracle and a tarot, kind of in between. And this is the imagery on the inside, which isn't she fabulous too? So let's just get a little bit of information out of the book before we go into the cards, and then I'll draw one for us at the end. So yeah, look at the Libra scales there. Lady Justice. Fabulous. Of course, I won't show you all of the book. Understanding and developing your archetype. So I'm going to utilize this deck with other cards, and I think it's going to be a really wonderful deck to kind of drive messages home that we receive through other forms of divination and oracle and tarot. So it goes into the descriptions of like the alchemist, the angel, so awakener, demon, dreamer, all kinds of that. It has the contents in the front, which is nice. It gives you layouts, how you can grow and expand on the archetypes. Introduction to how it's utilized. Again, I always utilize any of my oracle or tarot to encourage and for awareness and guidance, because at the end of the day, predictive is only, so far carried unless you as a free will being utilize. So yeah, it is a very beautiful book. I'm excited to dab into that. I love the books of all of my decks, except for one I'm not a fan of, but I've only received one out of all of them. So this is the back. I do believe this is, oh wow, wait, hold on, sorry, had them upside down. this is the back of it. Very beautiful symbolism with a lot in there. It's almost like a cross between a beautiful lavender and a blue, so it's really feminine and open. So let's do this. Hope you got your comforts and your needs met within yourself. I hope that you're finding value in yourself through all these crazy changing times. We are in 2021. So let's just get into this, and then we'll pull a card for the current energy of May. Of course, these are the blank cards, so the more I utilize these decks, you can come up with your own archetype, and I guess draw them on, color them on, so that's interesting. I'm feeling like already, and I'm just opening this, that some symbolism would be cool. So the first one we received is the wolf. The warrior. They're a high gloss deck, very slippery right now. The wanderer. If you hear my dog snoring in the background, just give her a virtual hug. She's taking a nap on this rainy day. It was like the perfect day to do an unboxing. Trickster. The survivor. The strategist. The star climber. The siren. How cool is that? She's cool. I love the roaring 20s. Shadow diver. The sage. Reflector. The poet. The observer. So that's the image that we have on the cover of the deck, or the cover of the box. Mooncat. Interested to get into the book to see what these archetypes bring forth. Mobius. The midwife. Wow, that's powerful. I feel like we're all part of this midwifing process if you're a light worker right now, with everything that's gone on in 2020 and 2021, to birth into a new paradigm where there's more justice and equality. Metamorph. The magician. That's the cover on the book. This has no one word on it like the rest, but this is the lion and the courageousness and the courage and the strength to me. Beautiful. The juster. The inventor. Powerful imagery. Intimate. She's on the inside cover of the box. Innocent. Illuminator. The hypocrite. Been around that a bunch, right? Hiereth. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Don't even know what the definition is of it, but we will find out. The healer. Green Man. Well, he's significant right now because we are in May. Maypole. Fertility. And the Green Man. That's a powerful image. Grace. Fatalist. The Falcon. Eccentric. This is going to be an awesome deck to utilize with other decks, with these archetypes. The Duende. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The Dreamer. The Demon. This would be like the Devil in the Tarot. The Awakener. So there's your trumpet call, right? Oh, I like her. I like her. Arbiter. Lady Justice. I like her a lot. The Anima and the Animus. So that's like the feminine and the masculine to me. The Luna, the Sun. The Angel. And the Alchemist. Sweet. So these will be a pretty cool deck sent to me with love from a friend. So I'm excited to utilize them with my other decks. It'd be a great way to pull forward other messages out of other decks. With it being the archetype and then the 2 blank cards, so you can, the more you get assimilated and aware of how these symbols and whatnot messages come through for you, you can come up with 2 more archetypes to add to your deck. So that's unique. I call upon the divine. I call upon the supreme creator. I call upon the white light, our angels and our ancestors to bless this beautiful deck that was gifted to us, to share, to utilize on my channel, and to bless the listener with encouragement, with awareness, and always for the highest good of those that tune in and for the collective. And we give thanks in advance. And so it is. So let's just tap into this month of May 2021 for an archetype that we can bring into our awareness, whether it be an archetype within ourselves, an archetype within others around us, something that we can be aware of or even be warned of or encouraged of the archetype best suited for those that tune into this now, in the present, in the future, always timeless. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this, how the images spoke to you. I know I do these quick because the unboxings I do try to get through and just beat to the chase and get to the point. I appreciate your like on my channel as well. Check out what I do, Divine Divination, which is, I share my passion of astrology and divination and encouragement. So what is the energy we are all possibly letting go of and moving forward in this time of May 2021, as we are moving our way actually into a new moon in Taurus, where I hope that all my listeners are remembering the true value and your true worth on the earth plane as spiritual beings. I really do love the color of this. It's really a soft lilac-y color. Oh, good, because I don't know the name of this. I don't know the definition of this, so I'm glad we drew it so we can check it out. The Duende. she's got quite the creature there staring at her in this desolate place of a lot of dark color here. So maybe feeling an energy of stagnation, maybe dealing with some grief. Let's get into it. I'm excited to. I've never heard of the word even, so. The Duende. Really do love the colors in this book, and that Lady Justice at the beginning of. They're nicely organized in alphabetical order for the contents, which is wonderful, because I have received one deck that is such a beautiful deck, but the book is horrible. And so, just for any of the listeners, that does matter, because I love the book. So, page 31. The Duende. The Duende is a spirit of the deepest creativity, a silent sound, a struggle that surges up from the soles of your feet. It is of blood, ancient culture in action. It calls us out. Without it, our artistic works will be tepid and superficial, yet with it, our nerve endings become exposed and raw. The persona of the Duende is, it comes with full force or not at all, burning through us, searing away our resistance. The Duende fires us with a power far beyond our normal capacity for expression, making us an outlet of profound art and music. Both primitive and highly sophisticated, its presence sets alight the core of our potential. It is the passionate specter of the earth, a hobgoblin muse, demanding that we open ourselves to all possibilities. With guttural song, summoned from the caves of our soul, it accepts no lies. The Duende is nearby, a pregnant and overwhelmed power that is life, fate, consumption of risk and knowledge. It is not a mere concept, but a very real presence. Made visible, it is huge, potent, patient, and less tolerant than anything the human can grasp. It is a bittersweet bliss that will infiltrate the bloodstream like a toxin. It is life loved and lived with greatest passions, but if that love is lost, the Duende leaves us with an insoluble grief. OMG. It is a call. It's something that possibly, like I picked up on that, right? The grief part. It's a feeling of stagnant energy. Many of us are feeling that right now. We have to tap into the divine. We have to find our spark of creativity. We have to answer the door when the knock occurs. We have to listen to our intuition. We have to listen to our guidance. Because if we don't, this will be a nagging energy within us, creating more stagnant energy, more I visualize like a water system that hasn't been purified, right? It's answering the call to your creative essence. And no person out there has zero creativity. We all have it. It may not be what society thinks it needs to be, but it is something that's beckoning your call. It's knocking on the door. It's asking you to answer it. It's asking you to be the muse. And start getting that chi and that energy moving through you. How cool. I did pick up on the grief of this and a feeling of stagnation within the image. And although I did not know what the Duende is, it's that call. It's from this character, right? That energy within you. And it could be a past life type of energy where you came in with a gift. You needed to face the things that you needed, your life lessons, right? In order to allow that creative energy to flow through you. How cool is that? Want to do one more? Let's do one more. We would like to do one more card just so we can get a feel of this. You know, I find the most light and interest in many decks. This one was gifted to me, so this wasn't one that called to me, but it's unique, it's different, and I learned through my Shaman Oracle by Colette Baron Reed that images speak 1,000 words. So what is another energy that we can tap into and make sure that we're not staying in that stagnant energy? Because if we don't listen and knock on that call, this dude here can become depression. And I think more than ever, humanity needs to follow their knock on the door, right? And find a way to express yourself, to allow your creativity to flow, whether it be music or whether it be starting a YouTube channel or whatever it is. Wow, super powerful. I've never heard of, again, the word duende. So one more for May. Or a timeless message, whoever tunes in listens. Whoops, well, we got that one, I guess. The Poet. It's like taking this creative energy, listening to it, and doing something to get yourself out of possible depression or feeling stagnant. And taking that creative energy, you know, it could be something that you've been thinking about. It's needing that creative energy with the poet energy to take flight, to utilize your God-given imagination, right? Be childlike and spark that interest and take flight, take some forward action with a creative endeavor that's knocking for your attention. It may also even help you get out of depression if you're depressed. So I love that. Let's look at the Poet. Get a drink of water here. Super dry. Such a beautiful rainy day here in my state. It was the perfect day to come on and do this. If you're new to my channel, I will be soon uploading. I do new moons and full moons, Sabian symbols. I share astrology as I learn astrology. I do oracle, all to inspire and uplift. So let's read about the Poet. The poet lets his imagination run free. His words concentrate and distill, making visible the ethereal, bringing focus to beauty and inviting us to pause and consider. An elegant romantic, he merges rich experience with unexpected. That's another thing brought up here too. Unexpected things that may come up, to listen to that. So he emerges rich experience with unexpected, synthesizing the essence of every moment, making the world more vibrant. His words help you filter through your thoughts and feelings in order to reveal your most noble self. The poet is a tower, repeatedly struck by lightning. Icarus slung from his battlements to fall or fly. Wow, does this go perfect with the duende, yeah? Wow. He is a distiller of word and image, a lyricist. So in other words, he could be a songwriter, and that also came up in the first card too. And a champion of higher ideals, beautifully wrapped in the string of rice paper. The poet will never let anything become ordinary, and through his eyes, you will see the greatest spiral of galaxies set within the smallest of seashells. Oh my God, so be childlike. Allow your imagination to inspire you. He is searching for the quiet truths, fiercely hacking away at the tarmac and the weeds, attempting to reveal the peace hidden beneath the city's sidewalk. We require poets and artists to keep it from stagnating, but such unconventional thinking threatens the status quo, or why else would teachers and parents instruct children to be wary of their dreams and urges? Why else have we been taught to shut down our creative dreams and outpourings, settling instead of for pennies, pale strokes? Each day we must fight, not for power or wealth, but for the words and the marks that articulate the sharp taste of existence. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful, inspiring message. Bring into your awareness that stagnation of energy. Don't allow your imagination to be snuffed by the status quo, as it said. Allow your unique expression to come forward more than ever as we are dabbling our feet into a new dawn, a new doorway of the age of Aquarius, where your uniqueness should be embraced. Do not be concerned of the status quo. Again, like I said, allowing your creativity, your imagination, your childlike wonder to create that for you and manifest it in the physical, whether it be a YouTube channel. Perhaps you're a musician. Perhaps you're an artist that's not been expressing yourself creativity and that you just been feeling depressed. Time to start drawing. Time to journal, time to play music, time to dance, time to be childlike. It will help break up the size of the stagnant, right? And the depression that maybe you possibly feel. Allow your imagination to take flight. Don't allow it to percolate within you and cause depression and darkness. We need that more than ever. So I encourage you guys all to step into your unique expression. Start doing it today for yourself and the collective. And I send this to you guys with so much love. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. And until the next time, Shalom.